I wrote a story on a black poet or poetess, Gwendolyn Brooks, who was, blacks weren't honored much in those days, they were racist days. And I had broken the news to her when I was on the newspaper. I'd called her.
What news was that?
Well, I'll tell you. It'll be revealed to you. It was a Sunday. We got word that she had won the Pulitzer Prize for poetry. And I got her private phone number and I called. Who is this? Her lights were out. She hadn't paid her bill. The gas was cut off, so I couldn't pay her bill. I said, well, you've heard the good news. What good news? I said, congratulations. You've won the Pulitzer Prize. And she used that in her speeches thereafter forever.
You hung around with cartoonists, didn't you?
Oh, gosh, yes. Cartoonists were my buddies.
How did that happen?
Well, they were so strange. I liked the way they talked. Every cartoonist I know hadn't graduated from high school. Mm-hmm. Bill Malden, John Fischetti, they all were very, very bright, very bright. And I liked the way they saw things. They saw things as cartoons. And we were luncheon companions. Malden and Fischetti and I were luncheon companions. We'd eat 2 times.
Where?
At Ricardo's, which was a famous newspaper hangout, which doesn't exist anymore. Shlomo and Rika were friends. And they would argue. They would argue about the existence of God. Rika didn't believe in God. And whatever the name of the other guy was, I forgot.
Shlomo.
Shlomo.
Pinchas.
Shah. So they made an agreement to meet whoever died first to try to communicate with the other. Now this is a period story set in 1930 in the alleys when they still had ice wagons being pulled by horses. Ice! Ice! It had a sign that was 50, 100. And these sweaty guys would pick it up with a hook, put it on their shoulders, bring it up. So they were going down, Pincus was going down the alley, and he hasn't heard from Shlomo at all. You know, they agreed to meet somewhere. And there's a horse there pulling the wagon, sores on him, you know, dehydrated. And he starts to go in front of him, and the horse is in front of him. So he goes to the left, the horse goes to the left. Is that you? Shut up! If my boss hears I can talk, he'll have me hollering ice!
As I sat down one evening within a small cafe, a 40-year-old waitress to me these words did say.
I see that you are a logger and not just a common bum, 'cause nobody but a logger stirs his coffee with his thumb.
My lover was a logger, there's none like him today. If you'd pour whiskey on it, he would eat a bale of hay.
Well, he never shaved his whiskers from off of his horny hide. He just drive them in with the hammer and bite them off inside.
My lover came to see me upon one freezing day. He held me in a fond embrace which broke 3 vertebrae.
Well, he kissed me when we parted, so hard that he broke my jaw. I could not speak to tell him he'd forgot his Mackinaw.
I saw my logger leaving, sauntering through the snow, going gravely homeward at 48 below.
The weather, it tried to freeze him, it tried its level best. At 100 degrees below zero, he buttoned up his vest.
It froze clean through to China, it froze to the stars above. At 1,000 degrees below zero, it froze my logger love.
my lover, and to this cafe I come, and here I wait till someone stirs his coffee with his thumb.